Those are degenerative diseases that we get those from our local supermarket over a 10, 20, 30-year period of time. We don't catch those diseases. They come, and they come primarily from our diet over a long period of time. Over a long period of time. And I've experienced healthiness since 1991. I had a health issue, and I went to the hospital, and they couldn't fix it. They told me to come back in 3 weeks. Before I could get back, I picked up a book that said, "Food should be your medicine." And I started flipping through that to find out my ailment in my joint. And it told me to juice a pineapple and a grapefruit for 45 days. I started doing that. I had nothing to lose. I had pain. On the 38th day, before I couldn't raise my hand like this. I mean, I went to church, I couldn't even praise the Lord. And on the 38th day, I could do that. And I went on an all-out mission to understand food and health. And I've been a vegetarian since 1991, 27 years. I got a few handouts I want to share, but let me talk to you first. Some points on eating healthy. Eat real food. Eat food. Oftentimes we think we're eating food. We're not eating food, we're eating fake food. Mm-hmm. We need to eat real food. You need to eat food that will rot. Y'all get that? Yeah, whole food. We need to eat food that our grandmothers would recognize. So, don't eat anything that your grandmother wouldn't recognize. Oh, this is the important one. Shop at the peripheral of grocery stores. Stay away from the middle of the aisle. Everything in the middle of the aisle is dead. They have to kill it to give it shelf life. And like I said before, eat only food that will eventually rot. I mean, there's some things that you could throw out and animals won't eat. Have you guys noticed when you go to the supermarket, you see these apples, they're perfect, they're shiny, the bugs won't eat them? Why would you? I mean, the bugs won't eat them. I kind of put two and two together. If the bugs won't eat them, why should you? I remember when I was growing up, every now and then we would find a worm in the apple. You just spit that part out and eat the rest of the apple. Okay, now that we went through real food, mostly plant-based. You know, I eat mostly plant-based. Listen to this. If it came from a plant, eat it. If it was made in a plant, don't. You understand that?
I get it.
Treat meat as seasoning and special occasion. The whiter the bread, the sooner you're dead. The whiter the bread, the sooner you're dead. Now, so we got 3 points we're covering. Eat food, mostly plant, not too much. Now this is a major subject, not too much. In America, we got a major problem with obesity. In America, 69% of everybody is overweight. 69%, that's almost 70, are overweight. Obesity is at 40%. That's a health crisis. Now, that's with the general population. We're not talking about us, African Americans. Our numbers are worse. Okay, now, not too much. Anybody like junk food? Raise your hand. Don't lie, raise your hand. Junk food tastes good. It really does. Because of sugar. Sugar tastes good. We like sugar. And we like fat. Fat tastes good too. And we like salt. and salt and very tasty. But eat junk food. Eat all the junk foods you want, as long as you cook it yourself. We don't do too much cooking ourselves nowadays. I read some stats about 4 or 5 years ago, and 1900, very few people ate out. Would you agree with that? 1900. Very few people ate out. And I also saw a stat. 1900, very few people had cancer. That graph went from 1900 to 2000. Eating out, we started eating out, and in 60, it went straight up eating out. And if you follow the cancer line, they parallel. They parallel. I'm not saying eating out causes cancer, but you draw your own conclusion.
I don't know what parallel means.
Parallel means they both went up at the same rate.
Thank you, sir.
Stop eating before you're full. Now, you don't have to do that at the family reunion. Every now and then you can go off your schedule.
That's an exception.
Yeah. Now, don't have a family reunion every week. Hey, limit your snacks to unprocessed snack food, like an apple, a pear, orange, something that's enjoyable, sweet, and nice. Okay, I just wanted to run over this. You're going to have to share these. My email address is on the bottom. Email address is real easy. My name is Zik, and I'm for health. Zik Health is my email address at gmail.com. That's easy to remember. Zik Health. And guys, that is my story, and I'm sticking to it.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, anybody got any questions? I got some answers. Any questions? Man, I must did a good job. No questions?
I have a question. If people are on high blood pressure medication and diabetes medication, is there a way that they can naturally come off of prescription drugs?
I'm not a doctor. I don't know.
What would be your best guess?
My doctor told me to lose weight.
Well,
Cut the carbs. And eat right.
if it was me, number one, I would exercise. I would eat plant-based food, and
Cut out the sugar.
I would cut out all. I would go to, if it was me, I would go to the extreme. I wouldn't eat anything that wasn't good for me. Sometimes we say, well, we'll just have a little bit of this. I mean, why would you take a little bit of poison? So, diabetes, heart disease, cancer. Guys, these things are absolutely, in most cases, preventable. They don't just happen overnight. You don't catch them. They're not contagious. But in the U.S., it's something called the Standard American Diet. SAD, SAD, Standard American Diet. And if you eat in the Standard American Diet, you're going to get the Standard American diseases. So I found, and I've seen over time, the diet with moderate exercise and lifestyle. These are the things that will keep you healthy. I study health. I studied the blue zone. The blue zone is areas where people live to be centurions, 100 years old. And they eat in moderation. And 9 out of 10, they do some kind of work every day to break a sweat. They have a garden. And they produce a lot of their own food. My father taught me how to have a garden 40 years ago. I've had a garden every year since over the last 40 years, my father taught me how to have a garden. I grow some of my own food. When I moved to Panama, I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it because we live in a condo on the ocean. I met a wonderful lady named Nellie. She had a farm with avocado trees, mango trees, and she gave me a plot of land to grow my garden. Right now I got most of the herbs in there because I've been traveling, and a moringa tree. Anybody familiar with moringa? It's a very good plant that absolutely chase cancer away. Boomer, tell me a little bit about moringa.
Moringa is actually the most nutrient-dense botanical on Earth. It has over 92 cell-ready nutrients in it, and it helps with over 300 different health concerns. So it's definitely something you want to add into your diet. It's a food, and most people take it in the powder form. You can mix it in your water, put it on your oatmeal, mix it in your yogurt. But incredible testimonies from energy, high blood pressure, diabetes, joint issues. Just the list goes on because it's real whole food nutrition for your cells.
What's the name of it again?
Moringa, M-O-R-I-N-G-A. We found we have a really good source from Panama of the best moringa in the world, but it's grown in a lot of places like India and the Caribbean and places like that.
Okay, before I close, let me give you 2 more points. Most of us don't drink enough water. We're dehydrated and we don't even know it. You need to increase your intake of water. When I say water, I mean H2O, not tea, not soda, which has 13 tablespoons of sugar in it, not juice, not fruit juice, water. We need to drink more plain water. Another point, it'll be good if you were to check your pH from time to time, because pH, it runs the gamut from 0 to 14. You want to be in the 7 range. Anything below 7 is acidic. Anything above 7 is alkaline. You want your body to be in an alkaline state. Cancer cannot live in an alkaline state. It just can't. It lives in a
Acidic
state, and it loves sugar. Okay, those are 2 points. More water, moderate exercise. Okay? Another question before I...
And sweet. So what do you think about alkaline water?
I think alkaline water is good.
Okay.
I eat alkaline food. I don't drink alkaline water per se, but I just had a test and my pH is straight down the middle, 7. My chances of getting cancer is minimal. And I get after cancer before it gets after me.
I know, that's right.
What's the best alkaline foods to eat?
Say again?
The best alkaline foods to eat outside of the water.
Okay, the best alkaline food are vegetables.
Any specific ones better than others, or?
Yeah. You can actually get on the internet and get a good list.
Greens. Raw leafy greens are excellent. I mean, they're high in nutrients, they're low in calories. And they got a lot of vitamins and minerals, mostly minerals. Vitamins have no function without minerals, so you gotta have your minerals.
Is okra a good source?
Yes, okra is a very good source.
Even after cooking most of the vegetables, is it still, going to serve its best purpose, or is it best to eat it close to raw?
Okay, now we're getting deep.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, raw is better.
Right.
Because when we cook food, we kill the vitamins. We don't kill the minerals. You can't kill the minerals. Because when people get cremated and they have that little 8 pounds of what we see, that's mineral. That's your mineral. You cannot destroy mineral. But no, it's better to eat raw because you get more of the nutrients. You get the enzyme because you kill enzymes 120 degrees. The enzymes are totally gone. So it's better. Now there's always a few exceptions. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are better cooked than raw.
Why? Why is that?
Lycopene. Lycopene. It brings the lycopene out.
Ready for the other people?
Yeah, I'm ready for the other people.
All right, thank you.
Anybody wants to know about moringa, see BUNMI.
Let's give my father a hand clap, y'all. Thank you.
We got a couple of these hand out.
Don't give out the colored ones. Give out the black and white
That's
ones.
all we got.
Everything's colored? Oh, okay. I thought they did the black and white.
Oh my gosh, you just
I'm doing good.
I'll hand them out. Daddy, I'll hand them out. Because you needed to do half.
Save some for the other group.
Oh, you got all colored. I know I'm going to put it on half. Give half to you and half. Okay. Ma, take these up there. Take those up there. Take these up there. He gave them all to me. Here. Take those up there so we can. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I'll post it in the group, on the page. Anybody else want one? Anybody want? You're welcome. Anybody want one?
The nutrient that you said is good for cancer?
Moringa.
Moringa, okay.
I'll text you a website.
Okay.
Just put this in your phone. My phone's almost dead. I can't
Okay.
even
And I spelled the name. Okay.
see. Get my number.
Come on, girl. See, that's how my granddaughter. She said I'm too slow. And I okay.
BU.
Oh, no, contact.
BUNMI. There's no E. BUNMI.
Oh, BUN. Okay, I'm sorry. BUNMI. One N.
Yeah, one N and then an M. Yes.
Okay, all right.
All right, more is wrong. Okay, well that's fine.
Okay.
443. 864. You're ready for it. 9440.
This is Margaret. This is my mother. Adam Stewart. This is James Stewart. And that's their brother.
So you want me to text your email? My email?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uncle Bud.
How do you make it? You say don't drink it?
That's your grandmother. Actually, have that big picture.
You can get information at moringapacificteacompany.com. That's my name and number.
My name is Stewart. I'm your cousin.
Stewart?
My name is Stewart. I'm your cousin.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Charles is your father, right?
Yes. Okay. Good to meet you.
Charles, my first cousin. So,
Gotcha. Okay, so what's your grandfather's name? Grandmother? Is it Hamilton?
my grandmother name is Margaret.
Margaret.
She was the youngest.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're welcome.
Okay, I'm going to send my shit. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're
I
welcome.
appreciate it.